Would you feel more confident if you had 100,000 followers? Probably yeah. Let's be honest, photographing strangers can feel awkward. What if they notice? What if they say something? So you don't click, and the moment is gone forever. Sometimes it's just the fear of being seen, the moment where the camera feels way too visible and you feel too exposed. But in this video I'll give you 10 practical techniques that help me move past that fear. Plus, I'll give you a final tip to start with right away. Let's get into it. What helped me the most wasn't a trick or a camera setting. It was a shift in mindset. I stopped seeing street photography as taking something from people, and I started seeing it as documenting life, honestly and with purpose. You are not stealing a moment, you are preserving it. The way you feel about yourself, how you carry yourself, changes how people see you. They can see you as some beginner with a camera chasing likes, or as a confident photographer who's creating art with them in it. Answer this question. Would you feel more confident if you had 100,000 followers? Probably yeah. But the only thing that will change is how people recognize something you should already believe yourself. You are a photographer. You are expressing something. You are trying to create art. Anyone can say it's good or bad, it doesn't matter, but it's yours. Now, let me show you all those 10 techniques that help me to be more confident and a better photographer. If you are just starting out, don't make your first shot a close-up of a stranger's face. That's intense for both you and them. Instead, ease into the flow by going wide. Photograph the whole scene. A busy street, a crowd crossing, silhouettes in beautiful light, or people walking away. These shots still capture mood, movement, and human presence, but without the pressure of a direct interaction. One of the easiest ways to build confidence in street photography is to create some distance, and that's where an 85mm lens really helps. With a longer focal length, you don't have to be right up close. You can observe, compose, and capture moments without making people feel watched. It's less intrusive for you and for them, and it allows you to layer your shot better. For example, frame your subject to a window between two people or across the street with elements in the foreground. If you are interested in the 85mm, I'm linking down below and also up here all the street photography sessions I had with that focal length in London, so check them out. You don't always need to be front and center to make a great street photo. Use reflection in shop windows, puddles, car mirrors. Let the CP help you frame the story. Look for contrast, silhouettes in bright light, figures emerging from shadows. These are subtle, cinematic moments most people walk right past. This isn't about hiding, it's about becoming part of the environment. You are not a spotlight, you are just another layer of the scene. Also, the size of the camera is quite important. If you are just starting out, use something small like this and not something big like this. And here's the thing. A compelling street photo doesn't need a face. A shadow, a gesture, a backlit figure walking away, they can all hold emotion, mystery, and narrative. Shooting from the hip might be one of the most underrated but powerful techniques in street photography. By keeping your camera at waist or chest level, you become less noticeable, people stay natural, the moment stays real. It's perfect in tight or crowded places where raising your camera could instantly shift the mood or ruin the spontaneity. Yes, it takes practice. You'll miss shots at first, but over time, your composition and instincts will sharpen. I go deeper into this in my video on shooting moments, where I show how the best scene often unfolds when you are not locked into the viewfinder. One of the easiest ways to stand out in a bad way is to take a shot and instantly look at your screen. That quick glance down is called chimping. Instead, keep your camera up, stay locked into the scene. Take a second shot or third shot if something new happened. It keeps the moment alive and keeps you invisible. Street performance are one of the best subjects to start with, and not just for beginners. They are there to be seen, they expect attention, and most of them are happy to be photographed. It's part of their craft. These give you a pressure-free space to practice shooting real people without worrying about reactions. Work your angles, test your timing, and don't forget to show appreciation. Even a small tip goes a long way, and tell them, I'm gonna send you all the pictures. Not every photo needs a conversation, but sometimes engagement is the best tool you have. If someone notices you, don't freeze or look guilty. Just smile, a simple nod, or "Hey, I'm just documenting street life" can turn suspicion into curiosity. Most people are okay with being photographed when they feel acknowledged and not ambushed. You are not sneaking a shot, you are showing interest, and sometimes the openness leads to genuine moments or even unexpected portraits. Not every moment is meant to be photographed. Sometimes a space feels tense, a glance feels uneasy, a subject shifts the posture or avoids eye contact. Those are signals, and it's important to listen. Street photography isn't just about reacting, it's about reading the room. The best photographers aren't only skilled with a camera, they are tuned into energy, light, emotion. They know when to click and when to walk away. Fear is part of the process, especially when you are starting out. It means you care, but fear should never be the one holding the shutter. Let curiosity lead instead. Ask yourself, what's pulling me towards this moment? What's interesting here? What story am I seeing unfold? The more you shoot, the more you trust your instinct. You'll get better at reading the rhythm of the street, knowing when to wait, when to press the shutter, or when to walk away. And that's where the real art begins. When you are no longer hesitating, you are responding. By the way, where you shoot makes a huge difference. In a big city like London, people are used to seeing cameras. They are in a rush, they don't care most of the time. You are just another person with a phone or camera. In a small town, people aren't as used to camera, so instead of rushing to take the shot, try starting with a conversation. Compliment their shop, ask about the street history, or simply say hello. Then, once there is a bit of connection, you can ask if they mind you taking a photo. Explain to the people that you are a street photographer and you are documenting your place, the people and their stories. This small act of respect goes a long way. You are not just a stranger with a camera, you are part of the community that you are photographing. And you'd be surprised, sometimes those conversations become the story worth capturing. You might even start taking portraits of the people and put everything in a project. In the UK, it's generally legal to photograph people in public, as long as you are not being invasive or harassing. But legally isn't the same as respect. Always check the laws in your country. If someone asks you to delete a photo, do it. No arguments. Be mindful of what you share. Avoid posting unflattering or embarrassing images. Ask yourself, would I want this photo of me online? And when it comes to children, unless you have clear permission from a parent or a guardian, don't take or share the photo. Here's something that changed everything for me. Just stopping someone and asking to take their portrait. It sounds scary at first, but when you approach someone with respect and honestly, for example, "Hey, I'm a photographer and I love to take a quick portrait of you," you will be surprised how many people say yes. It flips the script. You are no longer sneaking or hesitating, you are leading. And the confidence boost you get from that? Massive. Even if they say no, you walk away feeling proud for trying. And when they say yes, you get to connect, create something meaningful, and grow as a photographer. Thanks for watching. I hope those techniques help you feel more confident photographing strangers on the street. Remember, it's all about how you see yourself. You are making art. Then it's about respect, patience, and practice. The more you try, the easier it gets. Another thing that will improve massively your skill is to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments what's your biggest challenge when you go out and shoot street photography. So see you in the next one, and keep capturing those moments.